Good morning. Good morning. Yo. Yo. I am grateful. Yes, I am. I am. Truly grateful. And thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, I am grateful. Yeah. Yeah. A beautiful morning. I cannot complain, man. Let me just get this beautiful day started. I am just embracing this moment right about here. Just let me see. What am I actually looking for here? I saw something. I'm just being nosy. But I guess I am just being nosy. I didn't know they still got cassette playing. Well, this is what I'm seeing in front of me right about now. I am just truly grateful this morning. Gratitude. I've been up since about 2 o'clock, believe it or not. There's something about doing yoga every day, man. Meditation, yoga, I just really, what can I say? Enhanced, should I say? Yeah, did I say enhanced? My higher spirit, getting up every morning, writing down positive things, reprogramming the mind is just one of those unique things. I am grateful for this present moment. I am just leaning forward and just lifting up my feet. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask the universe. I need a new screen for this phone, so I'm going to get it. So I'm just lifting up my feet and just embracing the moment. Going with gravity. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Going with gravity. So I just move, just leaning forward. That's it, leaning forward. I'm lost for word this morning. I don't even know what to say. It's like, I enjoy. Oh, did I say healthy brotherhood? Yes. Healthy brotherhood, yes. That definitely healthy brotherhood. That's got to come into play. So I'm trying to relax my whole body as I let it drip forward. Tell you what, putting the body back into alignment is one of the hardest things that I've ever done. Allows me to change the way I view life. The word "your health is your wealth" never used to make sense to me. I used to be one of those guys when you ask, money or health. I would sit down there with my ignorant self those days and argue about how money first, you gotta make the money first, and put health somewhere else in the back burner. I guess I was just not thinking. I don't even know who programmed my mind. But of course, that I got deprogrammed when I experienced a health a scary issue. I got deprogrammed. This body that I used to take for granted. We don't really know how healthy we are, whether in shape or not in shape. Every day when we can get up and go to work, yes, you complain, I don't like this. I don't like that. All type of things. But when you are in that, when you got in that situation to where this time you just cannot go to work just because you cannot move, it really changes your whole thinking. Just being able to lean forward becomes crucial. It's not how fast I lift my legs anymore. It's just how far. It's not how fast I lift my legs anymore. It's just how far can I go. Just being able to lean forward and just go for miles and just be able to see nature. It's just one of those things that I cherish these days. I'm lost for word this morning. As you can see, I'm just dragging my feet. Yes, that's all I'm doing, just dragging my feet. Dragging this feet right here. Taking those short steps and just dragging my feet. That's all I'm doing. Taking the short steps. I'm waiting. I can't wait for those gold cameras. I need one of those cameras that allows me to just hold it naturally. But yes, I will take this any time of the day. I am just grateful that I can just come outside. I am grateful for my eyesight, the ability to see blue sky. Just being able to enjoy this weather is just one of those things these days. Gratitude, I am so grateful for this present moment. The ability to come out. I mean, just look at all these things that I get to see. All the things that I get to see. I am just so grateful. Thank you, thank you. I will take this slow movement over my such of being in a hurry. Learning how to do things with patience, mindful. And even when I lift up my feet these days, is mindfulness. Because I want to feel that moment. Every feet that lands on this ground, I feel it. I just want to experience it. I feel the stretchiness in my body. It is just, I am just so grateful. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what's on my mind this morning. But, oh, did I see a plane? Let me see. I'm going to stop and look at that plane. Yes. Safe travels. Gratitude, gratitude. So, yes, I am just embracing this moment right about here. This present moment. Another thing too is mental illness. Mental illness is real. I went through a stage. I just didn't want to do nothing. All I wanted to do is just get up, read a book, and just go out for a run. I just didn't feel like doing anything. Didn't want to apply for no jobs. And that's why I don't want to do nothing. But I just want to get up, read a book, meditate, do yoga, and just go out in nature. At that time, I got a lot of backlash. I didn't know what's wrong with me myself. I was the type that would work 12-hour shift, and I went through that stage. I just didn't want to get up and do anything anymore, but to just read a book and go for a run. I did it. I listened to my intuition. I was prepared to lose friends over my mental health. And I truly get to love myself. Because right about that time, like pretty much every single one of my friends and family gave up. And it really blew me away because it is when I need everyone the most. And I come to realize that that decision was the best decision that I've ever made. I came to realize that all I've ever done is live for other people, for other people's joy. My life is like a story at different tables. Because a lot of times when we're doing something dark to ourselves, because many are in that stage of darkness themselves, they tend to embrace it. But the moment you become to be conscious and say, okay, what is this thing called faith? I'm just going to trust. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm going to figure it out. That's what I did. And I was in my 40s too. And that is just... And I think because society also gave us this brainwash mechanism that at a certain age, by 20, you got to do this, 30, you got to do that. We tend to go by it. But what I realize is I have a lot of friends and family that were just as mentally healed as I was. The only difference is I decided to take charge, to take control of my mind and look within myself. Because I began to realize that if I was on all kind of drugs in and out rehab center, I would have gotten all the helps that I need. But I choose to deal with myself, spiritually, mentally, through this thing called energy vibration. People just don't understand this. I've read a lot of scriptures, and during this time when I just didn't want to do anything, what's even so funny is what many did not know at the time. I studied the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Bhagavad Gita. I studied a lot of religious texts. I read and read. I re-educate myself. And I begin to find out what the true meaning of the God, creator, life, wealth. I truly begin to find out what it means. And I said this, I did find it on my feet. It wasn't easy, but I kept at it because I began to get up even more earlier. Every single day for the past 5, 6, 7 years, I have gotten up every day at 2 a.m., 1 a.m. to begin to stretch my body. The first 5 years of doing this thing, I get no result. I was almost like I was going into more depression. But after that 5 years of consistency of breathing into the body, it is so... I cannot even comprehend the joy that began to come up because all of a sudden I woke up, voila, I was wealthy. Well, that being said, man, let me shut it off here. This is what I'm looking at right here. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. One love, one love, one love.